The costumes, the scenery, the makeup, the props, the audience that lifts you when you're down. The headaches, the heartaches, the backaches, the flops, the sheriff who escorts you out of town. The opening when your heart beats like a drum. The closing when the customers won't come. There's no business like show business, like no business I know. Everything about it is appealing, everything the traffic will allow. Nowhere can you get that happy feeling when you are stealing that extra bow. There's no people like show people, they smile when they are low. Even when the turkey you will fall, you may be stranded out in the cold. Still you wouldn't trade it for a stack of gold. Let's go on with the show. There's no business like show business, like no business I know. Traveling through the country will be thrilling, standing out in front an opening night, smiling as you watch the theater feeling, and there's your bailing up there in lights. There's no people like show people, they smile when they are low. Yesterday they told you would not go far. That night you opened and there you are. Next day on your dressing room they've hung a star. Let's go on with the show. There's no business like show business, like no business I know. Traveling through the country will be thrilling, standing out in front on opening night, smiling as you watch the theater feeling, and there's your beeling out there in lights. There's no people like show people, they smile when they are low. Yesterday they told you would not go far. That night you open and there you are. Next day on your dressing room they've hung a star. Let's go on with the show. Let's go on with the show. It's a grand night for singing. The moon is flying high, and somewhere a bird who is bound he'll be heard is throwing his heart at the sky. It's a grand night for singing. The moon is flying high, and somewhere out there so bound he'll be heard. I think I am falling in love, falling in love. Maybe it's more than the moon, maybe it's more than the birds, maybe it's more than the sight of the night in a light too lovely for words. Maybe it's more than the earth shining silvery blue. Maybe the reason I'm feeling this way has something to do with you. It's a grand night for singing. The moon is flying high, and somewhere a bird who is bound he'll be heard is throwing his heart at the sky. It's a grand night for singing. The moon is flying high, the earth is aglow, and to add to the show, I think I am falling in love, falling in love. Thank you very much. How's everyone doing tonight? Good? Well, I'm very excited to be here and a bit nervous, I have to confess. But, you know, as you all know, I have been on this ship on and off, and on and off. And maybe some of you haven't had the chance to get to know me, so I thought of this cabaret as a way to share a little bit more of who I am. Yes. There's a store on the corner selling comic books and candyware. When I was 8, I lived a life of crime. I never did time, but I would steal little stuff. But it was enough to feel that I would really rather spend the dime. And so I swore there and then I would not steal again. And I did not, well, not a lot, not at least till I was 10. And over there, that's the store where I do not go anymore. And I just wanted you to know. There's an alley under the highway, yeah, it's pretty dark and scary, yes. Well, that's the place where I first learned to kiss. So why am I telling you this? I would go to the other things with the in the know would go, and they would show me what to do. And in turn I would learn about the adolescent body as it stumbled toward and fumbled finding bliss. So X marks the spot where I hung out a lot, and yes, I just wanted you to know. I just wanted you to know who I am, who I was, what being with you does, and how you make me feel. I wanna steal, I wanna kiss. You can do whatever you want with this, but I just wanted you to know. I have loved in the years since hanging out on corners, and I've learned a bit and hurt a little too. What else is new? So have we all. But my point, if I can make it, is that nothing has prepared me right for you. You see, the things that I show and that I want for you to know, I hope will say what I cannot express. That yes, I confess, I can't believe my feelings, and I guess I just wanted you to know. I just wanted you to know who I am, who I was, what being with you does, and how you make me feel. I wanna kiss, I wanna tell. You make me feel so what the hell. I just wanted you to know. 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 So, I don't know if you know this, but I have been performing for 12 years. 4 of those years on ships. And when I started, you know, you think it's going to be a 6 months gig, and then you look back and you've been here for, I don't know how many years, you know. But it's been great, and it's been a great experience. And every time I go back home, people ask me, when am I going to settle? And what is my purpose in life? But I think right now, I'd rather be sailing, yes I would, on an open sea. I'd stand at the railing if I could, feeling wild and free. The sun is on my neck, the wind is in my face, the water's incredibly blue, and I'd rather be sailing. Yes, I'd wanna go sail and then come home to you. Sex is good, but I'd rather be sailing. Food is nice, but I'd rather be sailing. People are swell, but I'd rather be sailing over the horizon. And I'd rather be sailing, yes I would, on an open sea. I'd stand there inhaling if I could, feeling wild and free. The sun is on my neck, the wind is in my face, the water's incredibly blue, and I'd rather be sailing. Yes, I'd wanna go sail and then come home to you. I'd rather be sailing. Yes, I'd wanna go sail and then come home to you. Purpose is that little flame that lights a fire under your ass. Purpose, it keeps you going strong like a car with a full tank of gas. Everyone else has a purpose, so what's mine? Oh look, it's a penny. It's from the year I was born. It's a sign. Ba 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 ba, do 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 do. I don't know how I know, but I'm gonna find my purpose. I don't know where I'm gonna look, but I'm gonna find my purpose. Gotta find out, don't wanna wait. Got to make sure that my life will be great. Gotta find my purpose before it's too late. Whoa, whoa, I'm gonna find my purpose. Yeah, I'm gonna find my purpose. Could be far, could be near, could take a week, a month, a year. At a job or smoking grass, maybe at a pottery class. Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good. I'm gonna find my purpose, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna find find it. What will it be? Where will it be? My purpose in life is a mystery. Gotta find my purpose. Gotta find me. Whoa, whoa, I'm gonna find my purpose. Purpose, purpose, purpose. Yeah, gotta find me. Thank you very much.
I want to see a Paul Monty.
So, this is a tough business, isn't it?
Oh, look, Paul Monty.
When I moved to... Already? When I moved to New York City, I went to every audition I could. I used to go to auditions in my lunch break of my day job. Like, it's crazy. But then you get to the audition and you have to deal with what's going on there. But also, you have to deal with what goes on in your head. When you come home to me, I'll wear a sweeter smile and hope that for a while you... Okay, thank you so much. I'm climbing uphill, Daddy, climbing uphill. I'm up every morning at 6 and standing in line with 200 guys who are younger and cuter than me, who have already been to the gym. I'm waiting 5 hours in line and watching the guys just coming and going in outfits that look just like this till my number is finally called. When I walk in the room, there's a table of men, always men, usually gay, who've been sitting like I haven't, listening all day to 200 guys belting as high as they can. I am a good person. I'm an attractive person. I am a talented person. Grant me grace. When you come home, I should have told them I was sick last week. They're gonna think this is the way I sing. Why is the pianist playing so loud? Should I sing louder? I'll sing louder. Maybe I should stop and start over. I'm gonna stop and start over. Why is the director sitting at my crotch? Why is that man staring at my resume? Don't stare at my resume. I made up half my resume. Look at me, stop looking at, look at me. No, not at my shoes, don't look at my shoes. I hate these fucking shoes. Why did I pick these shoes? Why did I pick this song? Why did I pick this career? Why does this pianist hate me? If I don't get a call back, I can go to Crate and Barrel with Mom, buy a couch. Not that I want to spend a day with Mom, but Brad needs his space to dance. Since I'm obviously just such a horrible, annoying distraction to him, what's it gonna be like if we have kids? And once again, why am I working so hard? These are the people who cast Brooke Shields in a musical. Jesus Christ, I suck, I suck, I suck, I suck. When finally you come home to... Okay, thank you so much. So, well, after the audition, it's great when you get the gig, right? So, like when I auditioned for Carnival in New York, I had no clue the world I was about to discover. Because seriously, working on a ship, it's like living in a completely different world. And you love what you have here. You know, you like what you have here, but you wish you could also have what's out there. There are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. When you're way up high and you look below at the world you left and the things you know, a little more than a glance is enough to show you just how small you are. When you're way up high, you're on your own in the world like none that you've ever known, where the sky is lead and the earth is stone. You're free to do whatever pleases you, exploring things you never dare, 'cause you don't care when suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible lady giant sweeping the floor. And she gives you food and she gives you rest, and she draws you close to her giant breast. And you know things now that you never knew before. Not till the sky. Oh, you just when you made a friend and all, and you know she's big but you don't feel small. Someone bigger than her comes along the hall to swallow you for lunch. And your heart is lead and your stomach's torn and you're really scared being all alone. And it's then when you miss all the things you know and the home you left and the little you own. The fun, it's done, you steal what you can and run. And you scramble down and you look below and the world you know begins to grow. The roof, the house and your mother at the door. The roof, the house and the world you never thought to explore. And you think of all of the things you've seen, and you wish that you could live in between. And you're back again, only different than before. After the sky, there are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky. So I consider myself pretty lucky because in this crazy world of ships, I met a man that has been my companion for 3.5 years. And since time on ships is like dog years, that ends up being like 20 something, I don't know. We've been through a lot, good and bad, and I miss him, but I get to see him soon. So this is for him. He's got a way about him. I don't know what it is, but I know that I can't live without him. He's got a way of pleasing. I don't know what it is, but there doesn't have to be a reason anyway. He's got a smile that heals me. I don't know what it is, but I have to laugh when he reveals me. He's got a way of talking. I don't know what it is, but it lifts me up when we are walking anyway. He comes to me when I'm feeling down, inspires me. Without a sound, he touches me, and I get turned around. He's got a way of showing how I make him feel, and it gives me strength to keep on going. He's got a light around him, and everywhere he goes, a million dreams of love surround him anywhere. He comes to me when I'm feeling down, inspires me. Without a sound, he touches me, I get turned around. He's got a smile that heals me, and I have to laugh when he reveals me. He's got a way about him. I don't know what it is, but I know that I can't live without him anyway. It's the little things you do together, do together, do together, that make perfect relationships. The hobbies you pursue together, savings you accrue together, looks you misconstrue together, that make marriage a joy. It's the little things you share together, swear together, wear together, that make perfect relationships. The concerts you enjoy together, neighbors you annoy together, children you destroy together, that keep marriage intact. It's not so hard to be married when two maneuver as one. It's not so hard to be married, and Jesus Christ, is it fun. It's sharing little wings together, drinks together, kings together, that make marriage a joy. It's bargains that you shop together, cigarettes you stop together, clothing that you swap together, that make perfect relationships. It's not talk of God and the decade ahead that allows you to get through the worst. It's I do and you don't, and nobody said that, and who brought the subject up first. It's the little things, the little things, the little things, the little things, the little ways you try together, cry together, lie together, that make perfect relationships. Becoming a cliche together, growing old and gray together, withering away together, that make marriage a joy. It's not so hard to be married, it's much the cleanest of crimes. It's not so hard to be married, I've done it 3 or 4 times. It's people that you hate together, bathe together, date together, that make marriage a joy. It's things like using force together, shouting till you're hoarse together, and getting a divorce together, that make perfect relationships. Kiss, kiss. So things are practically perfect in my life right now. But there was a time when they weren't. It was hard to come out to my family and friends. But now, I think I can go back and look at things from a different perspective. Last night I went and stood outside the house that I grew up in. Been so long since I was there, I'd had to go and see. And I wondered on the highway what the house would look and feel like. Would it be my memory? It wasn't easy at the house that I grew up in, but I wouldn't be the man I am if life were perfect then. And after all the years, and after all of my addresses, Was I coming home again? Was I coming home? There were the bricks, I watched them lay along the driveway. I helped my father plant that tree 1,000,000 years ago. It may just be the photographs or all that I remember. Very hard to know. And I can see the milk box and the swing set and the sliding pond, the station wagon parked out front, the backyards where I played. And suddenly I realized I'm older than my parents were the day we moved away. I stood beside the tree and I picked off a bloom, feeling like a thief or like a ghost who shouldn't be there. Someone had a light on in my room. Someone had a light on in my room. So yeah. So like I said, it was hard to come out to my family and friends, right? But luckily, I had this friend that came to me, and he said, if you were gay, that'd be okay. I mean, 'cause hey, I'd like you anyway, because you see, if it were me, I would feel free to say that I was gay, but I'm not gay. If you were queer, I'd still be here, year after year, because you're dear to me. And I know that you would accept me too, if I told you today, hey, guess what? I'm gay, but I'm not gay. I'm happy just being with you. So what would it matter to me what you do in bed with guys? If you were gay, I'd shout hooray, and here I'd stay. But I couldn't get in your way. You can count on me to always be beside you every day, to tell you it's okay, you were just born that way. And as they say, it's in your DNA, you're gay. If you were gay. Before I go on, I want to ask you to please give a big round of applause to Carl Gales. Doing an amazing job on the piano. Thank you very much, Carl. So, I was looking for a song that could sum up all what I'm feeling right now, that I'm leaving soon, and all the times that I've been here, and it's bittersweet. And I found this next song. I've got a roof over my head. I've got a warm place to sleep. Some nights I lie awake counting gifts instead of counting sheep. I've got a heart that can hold love. I've got a mind that can think. There may be times when I lose the light and let my spirit sink, but I can't stay depressed when I remember how I'm blessed. Grateful, grateful, truly grateful I am. Grateful, grateful, truly blessed and duly grateful. In a city of strangers, I've got a family of friends. There may be times when I lose the light. I know that you will stay until the end. I feel a hand holding my hand. It's not a hand you can see, but on the road to the promised land, this hand will shepherd me through the light and despair, holding tight and always there. Grateful, grateful, truly grateful I am. Grateful, grateful, truly blessed and duly grateful. It's not that I don't want a lot, or hope for more, or dream of more, but giving thanks for what I've got makes me so much happier than keeping score in a world that can bring pain. I will still take each chance, for I believe that whatever the terrain, our feet can learn to dance. Whatever stone life may sling, we can moan or we can sing. Grateful I am. Grateful, grateful, truly blessed and duly grateful. Truly blessed and duly grateful. So a couple of years ago, I had the chance to work for DreamWorks on an animated film. The film was Joseph, King of Dreams, and in this movie, my voice was featured as the singing voice of Joseph in the Spanish release of this movie. And through this movie, I got to meet John Bucchino, who was a composer of the music of this movie. But also, this movie brought a lot of good things to my life. With the money I earned from this movie, that's how I moved to New York. And then I met David Campbell, who's the Australian singer who did the voiceover for the same character, but in the English version of the movie. And then through David, I met John, who I found that his songs, for some reason, they just resonate in my life a lot. So here's another John Bucchino song, Taking the Wheel. It's no good, it's too bad. I can't just play a final song, say so long and leave it at that. It's alright, I've got time. So I didn't hitch a ride on a rocket to the top, I'll get there in a steady climb. What did it mean, what have I learned? Crossing bridges before they're burned, leading life instead of being led. Using my head, what's it about? Did I lose innocence going in or gain experience coming out? What did it mean, what have I learned? Eating off tables before their turn, living life instead of playing dead. Throwing down the pencil and grabbing a pen, taking the wheel, driving again. Throwing down the pencil and writing in ink. This is how I feel, this is what I think. Dreaming again and making those dreams real. No big deal, I'll hit my stride. If I'm not breaking the ribbon at the end of the race, it's only cause I haven't tried. What did it mean? What have I learned? Taking the credit I know I've earned. Waking up and flying out of bed. Throwing down the pencil and grabbing a pen. Taking the wheel, driving again. Throwing down the pencil and writing in ink. This is how I feel, this is what I think. Dreaming again and making those dreams real. Taking the wheel. I've been in the backseat long enough, tagging along for the ride. I've been in the backseat long enough to know that you never get what you deserve if you never can decide. There's only one way to get where you wanna go. Throwing down the pencil and grabbing a pen, taking the wheel, driving again. Throwing down the pencil and writing in ink. This is how I feel, this is what I think. Dreaming again and making those dreams real. Taking the wheel. Oh, I've been in the backseat long enough, tagging along for the ride. I've been in the backseat long enough to know that you never get what you deserve if you never can decide. There's only one way to get where you wanna go. Throwing down the pencil and grabbing a pen, taking the wheel, driving again. Throwing down the pencil and writing in ink. This is how I feel, this is what I think. Dreaming again and making those dreams real. Dreaming again and making those dreams real. Dreaming again and making those dreams so real. Taking the wheel. long enough, tagging along for the ride. I've been in the backseat long enough to know that you never get what you deserve if you never can decide. There's only one way to get where you want to go. Throwing down the pencil and grabbing a pen, taking the wheel, driving again. Throwing down the pencil and writing in ink. This is how I feel, this is what I think. Dreaming again and making those dreams real. Dreaming again and making those dreams real. Dreaming again and making those dreams so real. Taking the
He's a superstar.
Oh, another one? All right. We weren't ready for this.
Oh,
Here we go.
yeah, great. I stand.
I'm just a Broadway baby, walking off my tired feet, pounding 42nd Street to be in a show. Oh, Broadway baby, learning how to sing and dance, waiting for my one big chance to be in a show. Oh, gee, I'd like to be on some marquee. Oh, twinkling lights, a spark to pierce the dark, from Battery Park to Washington Heights. Someday maybe all my dreams will be repaid. Heck, I'd even play the maid to be in a show. Say, Mr. Producer, I'm talking to you, sir. I don't need a lot, only what I've got, plus a tube of grease paint and a follow spot. I'm just a Broadway baby, slaving at the 5 and 10, dreaming of the great day when I'll be in a show. Oh, Broadway baby, making rounds all afternoon, eating at a greasy spoon to save on my dough. Oh, at my tiny flat, there's just my cat, a bed and a chair. Still, I'm sticking it till I'm on a bill all over Times Square. Someday maybe, if I stick it long enough, I can get to strut my stuff. Working for a nice man like a Stigfeld or a wise man in a big time Broadway show. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Thank you, everyone.